just got kind of put on the spot. It's kind of weird coming into it and not talking about something.
I mean, that's low key how they do you though. To be honest, bro, they just sit you down and be like, "Hey, we're live."
Yeah, I mean, it's all Keith's fault.
It just be like, you know what, man? Honestly, man, look, we had a new intern last week.
Yeah.
And I ain't gonna cap.
I'm not. Keith.
I ain't gonna cap.
Look at me.
I ain't gonna cap. Yeah, look at him.
How much you want this job, man?
How bad do you want it? All right, well then I guess you just don't want it.
I guess we got another intern.
I can talk or something.
What the hell was that? I came in.
The Lord gave you a mouth, son. You can speak.
God.
I came in late, and we still weren't set up
We were practically set up.
because the intern came in late.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, sure.
Mm-hmm. The setup guy.
Yeah, let's see if you get your college credits.
Then he body slams me on a chair.
Which made no sense. Nice chairs, by the way. Really nice chairs.
I just told him I liked his ponytail. He didn't even have to do any of that. It's messed up, Keith. You didn't
Lies.
You didn't have to do it, Keith.
Yeah.
All right, you're
really
a swell guy,
that, man. Yeah,
you're too nice of a guy to be walking around body
What a
slamming.
word, swell. I'm telling you, I think that's going to be the theme of this podcast. Samandre is going to drop a word that he just read in the dictionary from last week.
I don't even own a dictionary.
Honestly, yeah. What's up with that? Yeah, I mean, I guess we just go to the internet for everything, huh? My grandpa used to read out the encyclopedia.
I promise you, I can't remember a number. The only reason I remember my wife's number is because, like,
oh yeah,
we go to Ralph's across the street, and her number is our like discount code.
Bro, you remember like the little address books, bro? You and your grandma got like grandma and mom got an address book, bro.
Yellow books.
Man, no. I'm talking about the little phone, like little phone address book.
Really?
They got a little contact book. You know, I got to go find her number real quick.
Yeah.
Go in there, got all the addresses and numbers on it, bro. That's crazy.
You ever heard of a yellow book?
Yeah, I know what the yellow book is.
My uncle
Did you ever
changed.
try to rip them?
No, my uncle tried to change his last name to an A, so it'd be the first letter. So his name would be the first name in the
just
yellow
A?
book. Yeah, well, no, not just A, but like change his last
like
name
Alvarez
to. Yeah.
Did he change his last name?
Yeah, he changed his last name.
He did?
Yeah.
Did it start with A?
Uh huh.
Yeah.
Wow. So he ain't a gardener no more?
No, he not.
Wow.
He said Alvarez?
No, he wasn't even a gardener. He was a Skinner, I think. Yeah. It's different last names. Too long of a story.
Well, I think we should start this up.
His last name, thank you.
On that note, oh my gosh, man, you want to do the intro? I think you was pretty good at it. Let
thank
you do
you,
that
man.
thing, man. Go ahead.
Welcome to another Who's Online podcast,
Wow.
everybody.
Did you hear the man's voice? Wow.
As you see, I can't even get the intro off right. You know, we got all these crazy things going on here. I know DeAndre gonna throw a book at one of us sooner or later.
Yellow book.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, what we got for this week, pretty much, you know, it seems like a lot of people liked that we were talking about anime last week.
Right.
It is a big passion for both of us, so, you know, like, we have no problem with that.
At all.
We're going to start this podcast off with actually talking about Dragon Ball Z.
Man.
It's a big franchise, if not the biggest. I know One Piece is actually the biggest. I don't want to hear all of it.
Yeah, into the technicalities.
When One Piece starts having better drawings, I'll get into that.
Hello.
But nah. All love to One Piece. Yeah, we're gonna start off with some Dragon Ball today. Recently, the guy that we're just yelling at, he pretty much got Alex to get into. He never actually played it. If any of you have ever played Dragon Ball Xenoverse before.
Xenoverse 2.
Was it 2?
Yeah, we're playing 2.
Xenoverse
Oh,
2.
yeah. It was 2.
Xenoverse 1 is still cool, but we was playing Xenoverse 2.
Yeah, it's not 2 though. So pretty much, you know, like, we're all hyping it up and everything.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, he downloaded it while I was working. He streamed it for me. I was at work and he was streaming on Twitch. And it seemed like you had a lot of fun.
So yeah, but so as a buffer, people might not know that I pick up games like very fast. So I'm just like, I've always just been good at like picking up stuff like really quickly, right? So I jumped onto this thing and I was like low key lost. so they Tomato had me put it on stream and all of that, and it was just loads and loads of fun. I hopped on, did the little story mission and all of that stuff, man. But the fighting and the gameplay was just like it was super super enjoyable to me.
Yeah.
Like I mean, that was the main thing for me. Is like, man, I've jumped on. I'm like, wow, the game feels really good. Like I like the fighting style of the game. I love the gameplay.
It's nice and fluent.
Yeah.
If you want to run away from somebody, like you can run away from somebody, collect yourself, come right back, and like, excuse me, the combos are like amazing on the game. They can get a little stale here and there, but like that's when you make another character.
Right. And it's just so the way I would describe it would be like if you have played Jump Force more recently. Like the fighting style is like that.
Game. Oh, it sucks.
We don't have to get into.
Oh my goodness.
What Jump Force actually is.
No.
But so I could probably jog some of y'all memories. Some of those who have not.
No, tell them what Jump Force is.
The hype of Jump Force was crazy, though.
The hype of Jump Force was crazy. So Jump Force was a game where, gosh, you're making me do this. Jump Force. Jump Force was a game, huh?
You got it?
Yeah. I got it somewhat.
Right.
Jump Force was a game where basically they took a lot of anime characters from like probably any anime that you could think of and put them all into one game, all one fighting game. Now, how to describe the fighting, I think I believe that more to you because I just
honestly,
I'm gonna talk bad and I'm trying to be positive today.
I like the fighting on Jump Force. It got kind of predictable after a while.
Stale,
I'm
right?
not gonna lie. But as far as the moves and everything, because of the variety of characters that you have in the game, I thought it was okay.
Yeah.
Like then again, I kind of started cheating towards the end because I was playing with Aizen, and if you don't know who Aizen is, he's like the last big boss from Bleach, which is a fairly good anime. If you ever want to check it out, it's pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
But pretty much what his move would do, I would use both of his moves. The first one, I was just get in the corner of the map. It'll put a gigantic wall up, so you can't get through it unless you're lucky enough to dash around it. And as far as I know, the only way you could really dash around it was if you use Vegeta's little rush move. And then I would do his other move called Black Coffin, which is where he puts his hand up in the air and like he's taking your health while it's powering up, and then like you can't escape the attack because the whole map just goes up black and it takes damn near all your health. Like it's
so y'all hearing this man, right? He's literally cheating.
Oh yeah, it was literally cheating.
He's literally cheating.
But that's when I was like, I don't like this game. It's stupid. Like it's boring. Even if they added more people to it, I wasn't gonna play it anymore.
Right. So. And it's like for me, man, I just felt like it got stale. Like it got very like repetitive. Cause I tried multiple different characters, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Even from some animes that I did not see or whatever, I tried the moves. And you were able to customize your character in that game, right? As well. Yeah, you were able to customize your character. So, the hype behind this game for Jump Force was like super crazy. But I don't think it ended up amounting to what it was supposed to be. But anyways,
wasting $60.
But Xenoverse has I believe was the building blocks. They took that shell and they put it into Jump Force. They just didn't execute it very well. But the gameplay in Xenoverse, what we're talking about, Xenoverse 2, it's amazing. The fighting styles, just the combos, just all of that stuff is it feels very natural, very fluent, and you can pick it up. You can pick it up pretty easy and all of that. And then the level of customization that you have. So all of the Dragon Ball characters that you could think of will be in the game and all of their moves, and you can add those moves to your player. All of their different outfits, styles. You can choose different races to be. Yeah. Like, so you can be an Earthling, you can be a Namekian, whatever the case. You can be from a Frieza race, a Saiyan, and I believe there's one more that I can't think of off the top of my head. Oh, Majin race, exactly. That's the last one. And then each different race has their own capabilities. So the Majin race has like higher defense. The Namekian race like higher health, regeneration. So things like that. And then basically you can just choose, and that'll be the building blocks of your character.
Yeah, and I mean, of course, there's a meta.
Right.
I believe the meta right now is Saiyans, of course. I think it's been Saiyan since it came out, though.
Saiyan is master race.
When it first came out, actually, I believe it was the Frieza race that everybody was playing with.
Yeah, that's the
That's the first meta. At one point, the Namekians were a meta. For everyone that doesn't know what a meta is, it's pretty much the best thing you can do in a video game, so you can ensure yourself that you're going to win.
Right.
But for me, I like playing with the sand, man. The sands are great.
Well, I could tell by the way you be whooping everybody butt. I mean, I
don't even fight anymore. I just sit back and throw, my ultimate the entire time. But like it's to the point. I mean, we're just trying to level up Alex, so he hasn't actually seen me fight yet. And it's gonna get to the point where I know he's gonna be someone I'm gonna have to fight, and it's gonna get annoying. And he's gonna make me actually play the damn game.
Did you fight when Key Blast was a meta?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why my character's built the way it's built.
So what was that like? What was the Key Blast meta like?
So you know how like you can use a stun grenade? Yeah. Or you can stun somebody? Imagine getting stunned every single time.
So that's what the key
that's what the Key Blast meta is.
Wow. Okay.
It's annoying.
I would dash around you, stun you, attack you, and you wouldn't be able to do nothing.
You can't do anything.
Wow. Well, that sounds very, very annoying. That's not something I would not like that. No. I would drop that right away until they patched it.
It's better. It's better than the ultimate dash guard breaker thing that they have going on still.
Oh, the perfect block stuff.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's irritating.
Oh yeah, you don't even know a lot of it.
Yeah, there's a lot of things that go on in the game, but no, actually not that one. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about how when you're anytime you're gonna do an ultimate, the person will just dash right behind you and they'll charge up and they'll hit you. You can't cancel the ultimate or anything.
Oh
so
yeah.
You run out of stamina.
Mm-hmm. Wow. So
that's why I told you I don't have a lot of stamina on any of my characters.
So for those that may not know, when you're doing an ultimate, right, that's when you have all of your ki charged up, which is your ki allows you to do these special moves. So once you have all your ki charged up, you can do an ultimate, which will do a lot of damage. No. And I think that's an even more perfect segue into why do you think the audience would like the game if they haven't played it before?
If you haven't played it before, well, for me, I just haven't played another game like this one since I've been playing Xenoverse. And while, I did go away from it for a little while, the reason why I went away was because I didn't really have anyone to play with. Mm-hmm. It's a great game when you have people to play with.
Right.
When you don't, it can get kind of stale. I'm not going to lie to you, unless you're doing one-on-ones all day. I'm not a one-on-one type of fighter. I'm more of a play with my friends and try to beat some, type of fighter. Mm-hmm. So with that, the replayability is really, really huge because the missions get harder and harder as you keep going.
Right.
Like you're going to, for one mission, you're going to have to fight Broly. For one mission, you're going to have to fight Broly and Cooler. And then it goes to, it just keeps going harder and harder and harder after that. And it's like, I don't know. There's not too many games that I feel like really challenge me. You know, like there's not too many games that I feel like really challenge me. Like, I'm sorry to bring this game up because I know we talk about it like all the time, but Shinobi Striker, they try to do the same thing. And theirs is just bland. It's easy to kill the people that they put out there for the bosses.
Which is interesting because it's made by the same company.
Right. Yeah, they just, I feel like the people that did Shinobi Striker, I feel like it was a different department and they didn't have as much time and they saw how well it worked with Xenoverse. Okay, so pretty much for me, if you're a Dragon Ball Z fan, Dragon Ball Super fan, whatever, I think you'll like the game because who that played a Dragon Ball Z game or watched Dragon Ball Z didn't want to have their own character at some point.
Man.
Or you can make your own character. Yes, you can go Super Saiyan. You can make your own Frieza race character. You can give them any moves you want. Like, it's kind of crazy. You could put a Kamehameha on a Frieza race character. I think that's pretty dope. But
man,
you can have any character you want, get unlocked potential. It's just everything that, besides being non-open world, is everything that a Dragon Ball Z fan would want in a Dragon Ball Z game. Complete customizing. You can do whatever you want. From hair to your mouth, everything you want. You can be tall, short, like Krillin, whatever you want to do. I think it's really good for people that want to be able to create their own Dragon Ball Z person and go on, just cool little adventures throughout the game. Yeah, again, it sucks that it's not open world.
Yeah,
that's cool. Which I think they're going to do with Kakarot eventually.
But yeah, I think for me, man, it's amazing. Like the moment I stepped into it and the fact that they gave me customization from the beginning, and the fact that I didn't have to like level up or something or play a few missions or whatever the case may be, the moment I get into the game, I'm able to customize a character, make him the way that I want, you know what I'm saying, and start the story off with my character. And I think that's like super, super important, right? Just being able to have that level of customization in the beginning, so that way you don't have to work super super hard to be able to make your character look the way that you want to make him look.
Yeah.
Besides unlocking other things, unlocking moves and stuff, but that's that's just part of the grind of every single game. But I think the customization, if you are really into customization, you will really love this game, especially if you love Dragon Ball.
Yeah.
Because any move that you can think of is going to be in the game. And you can find a unique way to use it on your own. So, I mean, I haven't been playing it that long, but I've just been having
it's a great
the
game.
utmost fun with it.
I mean, and even you don't know this yet. Like even players or fighters that aren't in the game, they put their moves and clothes in the game.
Wow.
Like you were asking me, you said you haven't watched all the movies, right?
Yeah, I haven't watched movies that aren't canon.
So you were asking me who BoJack was, and I was telling you who he was and everything. Like I was assuming it's because you saw his clothes. Well, yeah, like if you don't know who BoJack is, like he was in a movie. I'm not going to spoil the movie. I don't like doing that. So I would suggest going to watch the movie, but he's in the game. All of his clothes are in the game. I believe like all of his minions' clothes are in the game, and it's like they didn't have to do that.
Yeah,
And
right.
so the fact that they did, I thought it was really cool.
Shows that they care,
It does. Like I told you, I have a Pycon that I made with a Namekian character. Pycon's a character that looks like a Namekian. Can you pull up like what he looks like?
Yeah.
But just so you can see what I'm talking about. People at home, he's on Google, just looking up who Pycon is, pretty much. It's no biggie. You can look him up too if you want to.
Oh, okay. Oh no, I know who Pycon is. Yeah.
So I made him.
Pycon.
I made him like from just having a Namekian, and they have his clothes. Like all I have to do is put the pink lips on him and everything, and he looks exactly the same.
Right.
I think Xenoverse 2 did so well as well because when it came out in 2016, Super was finally catching its stride. It had passed the little like with the movies again, like with the I think it was Resurrection F and then the Battle of the Gods movies.
Yep.
Yeah. Once Xenoverse 2 came out, that Super was hitting their stream, and then it was just going crazy.
They hit the nail on the head.
Yeah.
Did it right exact time.
Yeah,
that's a good point to bring up.
We were having a lot of YouTube traffic on the video game at that point. It was a really good game. It still is a good game. Like it still has a big following.
Okay, so where do you rank it amongst other fighting games?
It's a different fighting game.
It's a different. I understand now. I'm on this show to ask the tough questions.
Yeah, you don't come out.
That's why I'm on this show. I ask the tough questions. Okay, that's what we're here for.
So where would I rank it?
Where would you rank
as
it?
Dragon Ball games?
Yeah, as Dragon Ball Z games or
just,
in
okay,
general.
Okay, but I'm gonna throw a wrench in there. I'm gonna just say over the last 10 years, where would you rank it amongst all the fighting games that have come out over the last 10 years? Some of the more popular fighting games like Mortal Kombat, even if you think about Switch games like Smash Bros, that's like
UFC.
Yeah, UFC counts in that. Ooh. Like any fighting game that you could think of, would be sports, whether it be anime, whether it be where would you rank that at?
Because it's so evolutionary. Like one of my favorite games, Shinobi Striker, came from it. I would definitely say it's top 5.
Yeah.
But I can't put it above Super Smash Brothers. Super Smash Brothers is
that game is just goated.
I don't know if you can. Yes, that game is very goated. If you don't know what goated means, it's like GOAT, GOT, greatest of all time.
Yeah. I can't put it above Mortal Kombat. Honestly,
it lasted so long.
I can't put it above Mortal
why you gritting over there?
Oh wait, no, I can't.
11.
When did DC versus Mortal Kombat come out?
I can look.
DC Universe versus Mortal Kombat come out. Because that's right underneath Smash Bros for me.
Yeah.
That game was.
Yeah, it was a great game.
That game was great.
It was a great game.
Yeah, we got that versus DC. Yeah.
And then Injustice.
That was 2008.
Yeah,
that was 2008. Okay, yeah.
So I'm talking about Mortal Kombat. We're talking about as like a company, right? We're talking about as a company.
Oh, we're talking about as a company.
Well, like a solo game.
Yeah, I'm talking about as a solo
because
game.
You got Mortal Kombat 10.
Because Mortal Kombat as a series has been around for so long. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about as a solo game.
It's not better than Fight Night Champion.
Oh my gosh! Wow.
Well, he said the last 10 years.
Wow.
We're only going the last 10 years.
When Fight Night come out?
Fight Night Champion?
Yeah.
I don't know.
See.
Let's go, Google, man.
You guys are asking me questions.
Yeah,
I feel like y'all can't answer.
2011. Yeah.
So just on the cusp.
It's in there.
Fight Night's up there.
Champion was fire.
All right. So I'm gonna just go ahead and do what mine is right now, based off of what I'd rather play right now.
Give me 3.
I'm gonna give you 5.
Oh, give me 5. Man.
All right. So you guys know I'm a big fight fan and all that. So for me, it goes UFC 3.
Yep.
From 5 through 1 or 1 through 5?
Wait, are we on? Huh?
You doing 1 through 5 or 5 through 1?
No order.
No order. Oh,
just,
no
just
order.
5.
Okay.
No.
So yeah, the new UFC is UFC 4, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, my bad. I said UFC 3. So for me, it's gonna be UFC 4, Fight Night Champion, Super Smash Brothers.
Tied him up a little bit.
Oh,
Yeah,
Shinobi Striker.
This is a lot.
You put Shinobi Striker in
I'm
top
putting
5?
Shinobi Striker over Xenoverse.
What?
I'm being biased. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm being biased.
It's his
I'm a
list.
huge
You know, it's
Naruto
his
fan.
fault.
It's your list.
I'm a huge Naruto fan. Like I said, the only reason why I have the actual fighting games above these two, I mean, the other ones, is because like I'm a huge fight fan.
Right.
You know,
Exactly.
But yeah, so Fight Night Champion, UFC 4, Super Smash Brothers, Shinobi Striker, and Xenoverse 2.
Xenoverse
Like that's what I have right now.
Wow.
And it was hard for me not to put Fighter Z in there. I'm not gonna lie to you guys.
Yeah,
I like Fighter Z.
Oh, Fighter Z is good.
I like Fighter Z. Fighter
Fighter
Z
Z
is definitely number 6.
Fighter Z.
But I'm looking at the
Fighter Z's twist on like the whole like arcade type of thing
They
was
brought that back,
such
and that's- it
great
was
like
so
aspect of it.
That's
Because
one
Mortal
of the-
Kombat was too 3D-ish.
That's
And
one
Fighter
of the,
Z was just plain 2D.
That's one of the things that Fighter Z really hit. Like
I think
on
they
the
killed
head.
it.
Yeah,
they hit that. They really hit that on that. It's kind of got like a I want to say not Tekken.
Marvel vs. Capcom.
Yeah, Marvel vs. Capcom
Marvel vs.
vibe.
Capcom.
It's a Marvel vs. Capcom vibe. And I really like it. Just if you can think Marvel vs. Capcom, if you've ever played that, just with Dragon Ball Z characters, that's literally what the game is. And it's just super fun. You get 3 characters on your team. And so you can play against another person online. You can do story missions. You can do solo. You can, go to a practice arena. But you will always have 3 people on your team at all times. So let's just say you want to put Goku, Vegeta, and Krillin on a team, right? Then you play with those 3 characters and you fight against another team of 3. And it was just done so well to me. Like I have had so much fun on that game.
So you're running from the question. What's your top 5 then?
What's your top 5?
You want me to go first, or you want to go?
I mean, you can go ahead. And
Okay.
go first.
So we're doing no order.
No order.
So I gotta put Ultimate Ninja Storm up there. Ultimate Ninja
Oh
Storm.
no!
You gotta put that. I know you've been going away.
I know you've been going away.
He already did his spot.
That's crazy.
No, hey,
He already did his
Ultimate
spot.
Ninja
No, he
Storm.
already did it.
I need a recount. Nah, hold on.
My man's did his spot.
Put him on.
No,
Put him
no,
on.
no.
Hey, can I finish my top
Go
5?
ahead, Keith.
Let me finish before you recount.
Xenoverse don't even make my list now.
Oh, Xenoverse is still up there. Then it goes Injustice.
Oh.
Injustice when it came out. What's that? 3. Then I gotta go Super Smash Bros. And then my last one, I can't put Fighter Z up there.
Well, you gotta put something in there.
I gotta put Mortal
You wanna
Kombat.
put Mortal Kombat?
I gotta put
He's
Mortal
going to.
Kombat.
He's
Mortal
going to.
Kombat is just.
He's got to.
I had just growing up playing Mortal Kombat, playing all those games. It was just too much fun. Those fatalities will be forever.
I like how he knew.
Taking somebody out of his
I
spine.
like how he knew I love Ultimate Ninja Storm, and he just let me leave it off.
Yeah. He did.
I
He wasn't gonna say it.
Hey,
He wasn't
I
gonna
just
say it.
thought of that right when I
Gonna
was
say
thinking.
it.
I felt pressured at the time.
Yeah.
Right? Like I didn't know. Yeah, I thought we were all like kind of in agreement that Xenoverse should be in there just because of how it's kind of changed the game.
Yeah.
It's like a Steph Curry-ish,
Right.
type of
Exactly.
deal. So
Exactly.
that's where I was going with it.
Well,
All right.
let me give you my top 5. Okay. Let me just knock Xenoverse out the way because we already talking about that one.
Yeah.
The customization on that, boy, that to me that changes everything.
Yeah.
Once you bring customization in, because you make other companies compete with you,
Yeah.
and you be like, well, we got customization in Xenoverse 2. Why can't you do that in every fighting game? So that was super important. They set the table for that. Yeah.
That's what we say now.
Right, exactly. And then another one I'm gonna have to go with is Fight Night Round 4. I love Fight Night Champion, but I really love Fight Night Round 4, bro. That one was super lit to me. I love that. I'm gonna go ahead though, get another easy one out the way. Super Smash Bros.
Yeah.
Legendary. That game, I don't even know if that game can be topped.
We're not putting that. We're not putting our list in numbers.
That's why-
that would
But
be
that's
always number one.
that would
Yeah,
always
the
be
only
number.
reason I'm
That's
not putting
always
that
gonna be
list.
number
It'll
one.
be number one.
Yeah, that's always number one. He's knocked that off. And then for me, a particular Mortal Kombat game is Mortal Kombat 11. And if you don't know why, Gears. That's why. Gears. Gears. Yeah, exactly. Just like that. If I was on Sticks and you heard that name, you knew what time it was. As far as a number 5 game, man, It making this very, very hard on me.
The fifth one is hard.
The fifth one is very hard. I like Ultimate Ninja Storm.
How can you put?
I don't know if I didn't play it enough. I like Shinobi Striker. Oh gosh.
I really feel like you would like Ultimate Ninja Storm way more than Shinobi Striker.
I mean, I played. You know, I got my fair share. I just never really got like as deep into it as I got with the other games. You know what I'm saying?
Well, it's your list.
Yeah, I know. I think I'm.
I don't think there's anything wrong with
No, he hasn't said anything.
Because I like customization. I have to say Shinobi Striker. I love customization, bro. If you give me a game where I can customize and make my character look like me, and I put on the moves that I want to put on, the only thing is now, if they did it this way, it would break the game. But if they didn't have classes to where that you could put on any move that you want, so if you haven't played this game,
as like a Frieza character going to Super Saiyan, or
no, we're talking about for Shinobi Striker.
Oh, for Shinobi Striker.
So they have 4 different classes that you can pick. You can pick an attack type, a range type, a defense, or a heal type. And in those classes, there's a certain subset of moves that only pertain to those classes. Now, I think if they want the customization to be even more, they could have taken the classes out and just put in the moves.
They should have.
And
sorry to cut you off,
no,
but
you're good.
I've already been thinking about this forever. Like, the perfect way to be able to do that is to literally copy Xenoverse. I mean, literally. In Xenoverse, for everyone that doesn't know, they have, certain ways you level up in the video game. And you get level up points. You can choose to level up your health. You can level up your energy. You can level up your attack power with your fist, or whatever strikes.
Your defense power with your clothes.
Can you regularly level up your defense?
Yes, you can.
I think so. I think so.
Okay. Well, defense. Then they have like your super attacks and then your ultimate attacks. If they did that with Shinobi Striker, I don't even think it's a competition, to be 100% honest.
It's not a competition.
And it wouldn't matter what moves you put on either, because say I put my ninjutsu up to a certain level, but you also did that, right? But I put my health up to higher than you put your health up. I'm going to be able to hit you and take more health than you will.
Exactly.
I think the only problem with that is just they will be playing the same game, just with different characters.
I don't think so.
Would you though?
I don't think so.
Because the fact that it's a totally different show to me, it wouldn't feel like the same
just because
game.
it's a different show doesn't mean it won't be the same game.
I mean, if that's the case,
because think about it, Mortal Kombat comes out and it's the same characters, but each game is kind of different from the last one. They got different moves, they got different stuff.
This is a completely different game. Though. You don't move the same, you don't fight the same, you don't do anything the same, at all. So that's why I disagree.
I think Shinobi Striker is a good game. I just think the gameplay of it is just too much like a stick. It's too sticky. It's too uptight up around. It doesn't have the fluidity.
Oh, it's not
as Xenoverse does. Yeah. Because with Xenoverse, you could fly. If you do a sharp turn, you're doing that sharp turn. If
you can do that.
And but it doesn't feel the same.
I could teach you.
I feel like Keith, but to your point, I feel like that's all the more reason why you don't put in the classes. Even more. That's even more. It points more towards the level of customization should be higher, because I can't move as freely. Then I should be able to do whatever moves that I want.
I think they should take a page out of 2K's book, whereas they should be having different combos in the game. As far as say my striking is at a certain level, I can go from 10-10 to Rock Lee to, sorry everybody doesn't want to agree with this, but to Sasuke and Naruto's level. I think that would be pretty cool. Same with ninjutsu. Depending on what level you are, that's the strength of the ninjutsu you'll be able to get.
See, this is all. Wow, I don't know. Maybe we should be game designers. Should we stop the podcast right now and just go design games? Because
Bandai Namco.
Oh my gosh.
I would like to.
My cell phone is ready.
Bandai. Do you hear me?
Hello.
Okay. So just
what did that even wait?
Just hire me. All right.
Oh, so just leave us in the dirt.
All right. Nobody's playing your games because I'm not making them. That's all I'm saying.
Oh my
all right.
gosh.
Bandai Namco, everybody, not sponsored.
Not at all.
We better be sponsored.
We be plugging them.
I think they're both great games in their own right, though.
Yeah.
If we're
just
speaking about both of those.
It's hard to make a good game nowadays. I give respect where respect is due.
I don't think it's hard to make them. I think everyone's just more worried about putting them out than they are about making a good game.
Yeah, that's true.
You know,
so, how hard do y'all think it is to make a manga? Yeah, yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly.
All right,
yeah.
well, people at home,
We back on the Dragon Ball
just
thing?
so you know, he did that because I'm in the process of making my own manga. So from experience, I've always loved writing. I've always liked drawing. So for me, it's honestly not that difficult. I will say, doing the pictures, man. I thought I loved drawing. I thought I did. You love drawing until you got to do it. You know? And,
That's with anything, right?
yeah, man. But it's pretty. Depending on what you're writing about, it could be easy.
Right.
You're gonna hit, like road bumps and everything every once in a while. Like I definitely do. I've had to take a couple breaks, but
Yeah, creative wall. Yeah.
yeah. But for the most part, if you have a good team, which I don't yet, I think it's pretty easy.
Mm-hmm.
Most of these people that are making these like Dragon Ball Z and Kishimoto, all of them, they all have teams. It's not just them.
Solid team. Yeah.
So
Imagine back in the day working at Marvel. Or doing the comic books for those.
Yeah. I know, yeah, you know that had to be crazy.
They had to have arthritis by 60.
Oh my
By
god.
30. I mean, by like 50
by
too.
30. Man, it's difficult. It's difficult to do.
Shout out Stanley.
Yeah, shout out, man. And to Kirby. Don't.
Oh yeah.
Come on, man.
My bad.
Disrespect out here.
Goodness.
But I had to shout out Stan Lee first. Come on.
But
You act like that wasn't the right move.
I mean,
he was the.
Yeah, exactly.
Cut his mic
Stanley's
off.
the face.
Cut him off. Cut him
Stanley's
off.
the
He
face.
talked too much this
Not
episode.
saying he didn't work on it too. He definitely worked on it too, but I mean, he's as important, but nobody gives respect to Kirby. If you don't know who Kirby is, look him up.
Look him up. Yeah. Okay. So, anyways, man. Back to the manga talk.
It's difficult, but it's fun at the same time. Like for me, I'm putting all you guys in it, and like seeing what I could come up with for you guys as characters and everything. It's really interesting to me because it's like, oh, I get to create you guys in another light. Like that's not actually you, but you can still see your personalities in it.
Right.
So I think it's really cool. For people who have to do stuff like Dragon Ball Z,
Man.
I think it's a lot easier.
Man.
The reason why I think it's easier is because
Why
they
is
always
that?
have the caveat of just bringing Goku back, having Goku save the day, and that's pretty much the rinse and repeat.
That's interesting. Like, well, once you've reached, but that comes with once you've reached a certain level.
Yeah.
Once
You
you've got a
did do that with
certain,
Dragon Ball.
yeah, exactly, yeah. You got a set following, so now you can, like you said, have that caveat when you have nothing else to go to.
Yeah, I mean he tried a couple times. I mean he wanted Gohan to be the lead character, as a lot of us know, but that ended up not happening.
I don't want to talk about Gohan.
Okay, cool. We ain't gonna ask you.
I'm gonna ask you, so just sit over there with your ponytail.
You can see the back of my shirt right now. Go on.
You got Gohan doing yoga on your back.
Yeah.
I don't know, Keith.
Pause.
Hey man,
Man, what's your-
you want him on your back?
What's your favorite manga or / anime between Super or Z? Talking about Dragon Ball. You like Dragon Ball Super or you like Dragon Ball Z more?
I like them both for separate reasons, but if I had to pick one, my favorite two.
Actually, we'll start. Tell me why you like each first, and then you'll tell me which one is your favorite. Because you might have some interesting points that I might want to hear to talk about. Cause
Man, at a certain point, they had it to where Vegeta was literally stronger than Goku and didn't have them fight on purpose. I don't want to hear none of this. I want to hear none of this madness. All right.
Listen to this guy, man.
But no, back to Dragon Ball Z. The biggest thing I like about Dragon Ball Z, before I finish up with Super, is the character development. No, with Vegeta, he went from being a savage that was just going around wanting to kill whoever, whenever, and didn't care about anything else other than being the most powerful person to ever live. And then he found out he wasn't. And, it made him work really hard. It humbled him. He actually ended up making friends and, started a family. And, everyone thinks Goku's this, super caring person and everything, but he's not. Vegeta is, the most caring person in the entire show. If you remember when he was fighting Beerus, he went crazy because Beerus, put his hands on Bulma.
Right. So, I want to cut
think
you off
Goku
for
would
a
do
quick
that.
second. Is there a story to be told about Goku? Do you think that they're doing a good job describing who Goku actually is throughout the show? Do you think they do a well enough job?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think they do a great job. I like that there's that mystery, but there's no mystery. You know, because there's always some random person that's coming up. They're like, "Oh, you're Kakarot." You know, like it's like Kakarot. Who's Kakarot? And then they explain his story later on when they, you know, in the Broly stories and all that. The Bardock movie. I feel like they did a really good job of describing him and describing why he's not like the other Saiyans that come from the other planets. I think that's really cool. He's different because he landed on Earth.
Right.
But he clearly still has that Saiyan motor in him because he always wants to fight people.
That mold, right.
I think Goku got crazy when the story kind of like drained out was when he started getting too crazy powerful. Like when that God thing came in, it just became like too much because it was like Goku's story was a boy who came from nothing and just
All right, shut
everybody.
up, Keith. I have a question. Have you ever seen
Like that?
Have you ever seen the live action movie?
No, man.
You never saw it?
I never saw
You
the
never saw a live action movie?
I never saw the live action movie, no.
Oh god, you saw it, right?
Yeah, I saw it.
All right, you can talk now. All right, so
No, you already told me to shut up.
tell me. All right, if I'm not mistaken, it came out in 2009, something like that.
What was it? It was called. It was
Dragon
Dragon
Ball
Ball
Evolution.
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 Yeah, Evolution. I remember watching that in theaters.
One of the worst movies.
Piccolo looks sick though. I gotta say.
One of the worst movies I've ever seen in my life. Is that? Well, Piccolo looks like Martian Manhunter. First of all.
Ah!
He looks like Martian Manhunter. He does not look like.
But yeah, one of the worst movies.
One of the worst movies I've ever seen in my life.
Definitely.
That's
Yeah.
disgusting.
Like it was just.
I can't
so
name you
bad.
one good thing about that movie.
I can't either. Oh man.
That just hurt my soul. That just hurt my soul. I can't look at that.
Alex just pulled
Hey,
it up. Over
I can't look at that.
remember the first time he did the Kamehameha and he was charging it up like that?
I can't look at that.
How do you mess up the Kamehameha? Out of all things in anime, you mess up the one iconic move everybody does. The one thing every anime fan has done at one point in their life, you messed that up.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
People
Worst
don't
movie
even
of
watch
all time.
anime
My
knows
stomach
that.
turned.
If I worked for Rotten Tomatoes, it wouldn't even get a 0. I would have quit because they told me to vote on it. That's a terrible movie. Don't sue us, please. It's a
Not
terrible
sponsored.
movie.
Oh my goodness, bro.
Oh, I said Rotten Tomatoes.
Yeah.
Not sponsored.
Yeah, not sponsored.
Yeah, but it's terrible. I need you to go watch it now.
Why?
You didn't watch Dragon? You didn't watch Evolution?
Why?
You never saw it.
Why?
I need you to go watch
Why?
it.
Why am I
Just-
gonna sit down?
Because you're gonna laugh at it.
Watch
You're
that.
gonna laugh.
Just because your brother's seen it, he doesn't watch it. Bro, the reason I asked you. It was so bad.
Good God! Hold on. Let me just pull this.
Nah,
Pull
don't
this
even
picture
watch a
back.
clip.
Look at this.
Don't even watch a clip.
Look at this.
They got
Okay,
The
you gonna-
Rock
you-
as
you-
his Nappa.
You're gonna have to.
I got The Rock
You
as
actually.
Nappa.
My
You're
bad,
gonna have
John.
to
He
pull
hasn't seen
that.
it.
You're gonna have to pull that up on the YouTube and show them this picture. Oh my gosh!
Remember?
Can you do that, please?
That is
Yeah, we need-
awful.
Can we say a spoiler?
Oh,
About the movie?
Is this Kevin Hart?
Spoil
No.
the movie.
Oh, you
Oh
remember,
my gosh.
Remember they killed?
Oh no.
Remember when they killed Kame in the beginning?
I don't remember that movie because it sucked.
You don't remember that?
No.
And
They
you
killed
you're trying to tell
Kame
me
at
to
the
watch
beginning.
it. Hey man,
It was a funny movie. It's funny, bro.
I had
watch
enough
that
of
It's like a parody.
Don't
movie.
watch that movie. Don't watch the Avatar movie.
I know
Not the
nothing
long
about
one.
that.
Talking about the Last Airbender.
Oh my
That's
God.
Keith's favorite movie.
No, it's not.
Keith, you
The
love
Last
that.
Airbender is your
Stop
favorite
it.
movie?
No,
You have
never.
no taste.
He has no taste.
Never. Y'all better stop
You
it.
telling me to watch
Don't indulge on my
Evolution and
name.
watch The Last Airbender?
I only say to watch that movie.
Why did we ever?
I would watch Evolution for the funny
Because he
reason.
liked to have men stretching on his back. Let's get back on what we're supposed to be talking
Oh
about.
my god!
Oh my goodness. Let him keep ruin the whole podcast.
Oh
man.
my god, man.
Nah,
So,
nah,
but, man,
it's
all
cool,
that being
it's cool.
said, you love reading mangas, right?
Yes.
I'm getting into it now. You know, the actual reading. I enjoy the visual representation of the mangas, But do you think they do a good job, Dragon Ball Z, that is, of portraying it as an anime? Do they do the manga justice? Because I know, like, excuse me, there's always a theme that when you go to the movies and you see a movie that was based on a book, and most of the time people say, man, the movie does not do the book any type of justice.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm not deep enough into the manga to say whether or not they do a good job or not of actually portraying that on screen. And I know that's kind of a difficult thing to do. But do you think Dragon Ball actually pulls that off in a good way?
I think actually, yeah, I would say if any manga does it good, I would say Dragon Ball does it good. Like they have their little hiccups. Like spoiler, if you do plan on reading the manga and you've seen the show already, Royal Blue doesn't exist in the manga. The manga is always the actual, by the way, in case
Right.
anyone's wondering. The
Correct.
show has a bunch of filler and stuff to make it look more interesting.
The manga is what you read. For those who don't know, that's what you read.
Yeah, it's just a Japanese comic, pretty much.
Right.
So I would say they do a good job to just do those little tiny things. You know, I don't remember if Goku actually did the Kaioken Super Saiyan Blue in the manga. I'm pretty sure he did, but I don't remember if he did or not. But I do know for sure Royal Blue never happened. So it's just small things like that where you'd be like, "Oh no, it did happen." Like, no, it didn't. Like, it didn't happen. You know, like for what I know with the shows, the person that wrote the book, they just pass up to the manga pretty much, all the production and all that. They give a yes or no on stuff that they'll be like, hey, like, yeah, you can add that. That's cool. Like, it looks cool, so yeah, you can add that. They don't really care if you go with the full, like, writing of it. It's like when people are, like, with the, what can I use for an example? I was watching a trailer. Sorry to get off topic, everyone, but I was watching a trailer with the director's cut for the new Mortal Kombat movie that's coming out. And for people that don't know, it's actually Ermac that ends up taking Jax's arms. So that's why I ended up looking into it. It's not Sub-Zero. Like but it's changed a couple times throughout the history of Mortal Kombat. But it's Ermac that does it.
Right.
From
That's
what
actually
I know.
pretty interesting.
So I went to go look that up and see why they did that, and I was lucky enough to find the commentary. And he said, you know, like we just wanted to put a little spin on it, make Sub-Zero look a little bit cooler, you know, like all that stuff.
So if you are an anime lover or a manga lover, you should always go read the mangas. If you want to know the true story and all of the facts and details, you want to make sure that you go read the mangas because they're going to tell you everything that you need to know.
Yeah, definitely. Like I'm glad you're reading them now.
Yeah.
You're
you
gonna
know, I
love
got to be up on game, man. I can't be behind, man, because I don't want y'all tearing me up in the comment section for something crazy that I didn't say. So I got to make sure I'm up on it.
I mean, it's that, and it's kind of hard not to run into spoilers now.
It is very hard.
It's really hard not to run into spoilers.
Like,
It's everywhere.
It's literally everywhere. That's why I have to stay off Twitter sometimes and all that stuff, man, when I know some new news is coming out, because I'm not trying to get it spoiled for me, because I don't like spoilers.
No, it depends for me.
Yeah, some people can deal with them, and and typically it depends on the height of the spoiler. You know, if it's like something kind of small, it's like, oh, I don't really care that much. But if it's something like that's gonna change the plot, then I don't want to hear. I don't
Like me telling you, Vegeta's getting trained for God of Destruction.
Right,
That's not major.
That shouldn't be news to anybody because you can pretty much see that coming if you following the show. Like you pretty much know what direction he's headed in.
Yeah, it is very clear. And it's clear that Goku's going the opposite way, which I don't know what that is. Like, it seems like he's going to become an angel or something.
Goku's always been like a lone fighter type thing. He always just wanted to get stronger and stronger.
You say he's a lone fighter?
Yeah, like
a lone fighter. The guy that gets trained by everybody.
No, not that. Not in this aspect of him getting trained by anybody. But he just wanted to become. His sole purpose is to become strong. He has no other like incentive.
Yeah, that's true.
That's the lone fighter.
That's true. That's true.
That's true.
I mean, you could say the same thing about Vegeta too, but he just goes about it a different way.
Yeah.
But
By itself.
yeah, by himself. Yeah,
Like
which is alone. If you didn't know, Keith.
It's kind of harder.
Which is my favorite character, by the way. Vegeta's my favorite character.
It's most people.
Dragon Ball. Yeah.
Only the people who are like, I want my person to be able to win all the
Hey
time.
Keith, who's your favorite character?
Gohan was my favorite character. Gohan has always been my favorite character. That's why Gohan in Z was so like his character development and his story was so great.
Yeah.
The way how he, I guess spoiler alert, lost his father and then killed and then murked off Cell and then his old thing. It's just when he got older, then he wanted to go back to school.
Yeah.
Like that. That's how Super ruined Gohan.
Mm-hmm.
But it's just cool.
Yeah. I think it's character. Like I said, the character development I thought was great in Z. I don't feel like there's much in Super.
It's just fighting.
Yeah, it's just more fighting. So
Yeah.
man.
I ain't complaining.
It's cool.
Who gonna be mad about
I
that?
am not
I'm not mad.
Who gonna be mad about
They
that?
fighting no guy, no Naruto fighting no.
Man, boy,
We're not talking about that
Hey,
though.
the combos in Naruto are getting ridiculous on the show.
Oh really?
Yeah, I mean there was just a little scene in Boruto where Konohamaru tries to stop Boruto from doing something bad, and Boruto just takes off on him.
Mm-hmm.
Like, just takes off on him like a little bad kid. And, Konohamaru was like trying to grab him while Boruto's just, putting these combos on him. It's like, I mean, of course he didn't do nothing. But
Best Naruto fight is Momoshiki though.
Momoshiki, yeah. I think when Naruto and Sasuke were fighting him, it was dope. Like seeing Naruto use Wing Chun.
Mm-hmm. Hands down.
Man, it was pretty cool. But yeah, that was a good fight. But
have you seen that fight,
yeah, we're
Alex?
Topic. You haven't seen that?
You haven't seen the Momoshiki fight yet?
Momoshiki.
Yeah.
What? Are you serious?
There's no spoilers. You watched a little bit. How much is a little
really
bit?
Just not there.
Not that many.
Okay, you gotta watch the movie.
The movie.
Boruto. Yeah. You haven't watched any of the Naruto movies, have you?
Movies, no.
You should. But this what we're talking about right now is actually in the show now.
Yeah.
It was in the movie, and then when they put it in the show, it's way better in the show than it was in the movie.
Man, the movie is still sick though.
It's still dope in the movie, yeah.
It's still
But it's cool. It's like a different fight, but it's the same fight.
Oh, okay.
Like, it's real cool. It's real cool. I think you would like it. But
Yeah,
honestly,
no, I'm gonna definitely have to check it out.
I'm gonna be 100% honest to you. If I was you, just skip where you are. Just get to the fight. Honestly,
Just watch the movie.
just watch. The
Yeah,
movie.
just watch the movie.
It's the same thing.
Yeah,
It's the
yeah.
same.
I might have to, since y'all over here hyping it up like that.
It's
like,
good.
I think I'm gonna just have to.
If you're everyone at home, look up Momoshiki versus Naruto and Sasuke. Thank you're welcome. Like it's oh my goodness, it's such a good fight. Like what is it, choreography or whatever?
Yeah, you can say that.
All right. So it's so good.
Man,
It's so
I'm
good.
gonna definitely have to check it out, and we're gonna come back, and I'm gonna let y'all know how I feel about that
All right.
for sure. But
What's the best Dragon Ball fight?
we ain't gonna even go there.
I mean, we bringing up the Naruto fight. You gotta say the best Dragon Ball fight.
Go there, bro. We're not gonna do that. We're not gonna do that. Man, but as far as Naruto, man, and
We keep bouncing back and
going
forth.
there.
I don't even want to talk about that.
You
honestly,
gotta
'cause
say
I don't
it.
We're not
know.
going
All
there,
right, top
bro.
three.
We're not going
Top
there.
three
No,
fights.
we're not
I
going
don't
there.
even want to do it.
Sir,
I don't want to do it.
I just need you to sit over there and do your job.
I don't want to do it.
My goodness. Look, man. All right. So next thing,
Cheating.
man. Next thing. The Naruto manga, man.
Cheering, my bad.
Naruto, Shippuden,
Mm-hmm.
regular Naruto, Boruto. What does it mean to the anime world? What does it mean, man?
Woo.
What has it done to the anime world for you?
I think.
Because for me personally, I can start.
That's a good question.
To me, Naruto is, I know Dragon Ball came first, and I seen Dragon Ball before I watched Naruto.
Mhm.
But I felt like in Naruto, I had such an emotional connection to a lot of the characters in the show.
Yeah.
I think the character development of a Rock Lee, you know what I'm saying?
Everybody's first favorite character.
Yeah, that everybody, first favorite character. I mean, Naruto, obviously, right? The main protagonist of the show, bro. His development. I mean, just even little smaller characters that are only in the show for a certain amount of time, like people like Jiraiya, you know what I'm saying? Killer Bee.
Haku.
Like, man, Haku. It's just like, it's so many, even like Zabuza, you know what I'm saying? Mitsuki. Like, it's so many people in this show that I feel like I got connected to because they explained their background so well. So when my first encounter with Naruto, actually finishing the show, I should say, it just meant everything to me, the anime, because I'm like, all anime should be like this.
Yeah.
No character should be getting skipped over. I should know about the backstory of all the characters. You should explain it like this. You just tell me why they're evil, why they're good, or whatever the case may be. I need to know. I need to feel like I'm connected to the characters. And I feel like nobody does that better than Naruto.
Yeah, I also feel like the fact that everyone is expendable, I think it's great.
Right.
Does it irritate me when certain people die?
Of course.
Yes, it does. But it's like, man, like that irritates me like how it would irritate me in real life.
But that's a good thing.
You know, it's a really good thing, and it was super smart for them to do.
Right. And it adds a level of unpredictability. Even like, just because a character is good, that doesn't mean he won't get knocked off from the show.
Yeah. I mean, once you get to the climax of the show, all the good people are dead. Like, I mean, not like, like the characters we know, but they're bringing people back, and you're hearing, oh, they died because they got jumped by these people, or they died because they were asleep and this person did this. And, like, it's like, oh man, like
Naruto covers all bases.
everything.
It covers all bases. Like, I never really felt like left like I was wondering as to what happened. Maybe for a little bit for somebody, but then it always came back full circle.
Always.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I think it's done the best as far as their world creation.
Right.
Their world creation is better than anyone else.
Backstories too.
Backstories also.
Yes.
Well, that's part of the world creation.
Yeah.
Like, that's what I mean. Like they've done just a phenomenal
job.
I don't think it could ever be done again until my manga comes out.
I mean, hello.
But no, like it's
Sponsored.
It's just really, really, really good.
It
said
is,
sponsored.
man.
Yeah, sponsored.
Man, it's amazing. It's top line. It's cream of the crop.
Yeah,
That's why everybody loves it. It's cream of the crop.
It teaches people, you know, like it's like okay, this is how you should be towards people.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like
teaches life lessons. Yeah, for sure.
it does. You know, like it teaches you like if you're bad, you can always come back from that. You can, you know, mess up and come back. You can be good and go bad. You can be tricked into being bad. You know, like or you can just be good all the time.
All the time.
Naruto's got to be like one of the best redemption stories.
Yeah.
No matter where you look.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
I agree.
I totally agree with that. So, with all that being said, man, who's your favorite character?
Sasuke.
Like that man didn't even have to think about it.
No,
This is just a quick why. Why is it Sasuke?
One, because once he has all his powers, I've always said like he has the powers I would want out of like any character in anything. In all honesty, because I feel like they're more realistic than being able to do anything Superman or anything could do.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, it just looks cooler. He has that cool factor.
Yeah.
That's
why the girls love him.
Yeah, and then again, like he's the redemption story. In all honesty, like you know, like his
that is true.
Spoiler alert.
That is very true.
You know, like his whole family was killed. He wanted to.
That's not a spoil.
At this point,
you find that on the first episode.
At this point, it shouldn't be. But you know, like people will get mad. You know, like everything that he wants to accomplish, pretty much he accomplishes.
Wow.
And his best friend, you know, like winds up changing his mind at the end. You know, he becomes probably the most evil person on the planet at some point, or at least one of them. He's definitely one of them at some point.
He is, yeah.
No, he becomes the most evil person on the planet. Yeah,
like
at his standpoint.
For sure,
there was a point in time, again, another spoiler, but there was a point in time where he, you know, could have brought everyone on the planet back to life, and he said no, because before he did that, he wanted to rewrite the world and everything. You know, so him and Naruto ended up fighting. Now, technically, it was a stalemate.
No, it wasn't. No, it wasn't.
How not?
That was a nine.
No, it wasn't.
How wasn't it a stalemate?
No, it wasn't.
How wasn't it?
Because Naruto still had the tail beast inside him. That's why.
Could he move?
The tail beast gonna wake up after a while.
Could he move?
Come on, it wasn't no stalemate.
When they blew their arms off.
Who said who won? Sasuke even said he.
Sasuke said, "I give up. You win." When they were both laying there dying because they blew their arms off.
Hey, spoilers!
Hey, the whole everything I just said was a spoiler. Hey, I'm sorry if you ain't seen it by now. That's your fault.
Yeah.
Like it's,
oh god.
Hey, on here, everybody I know has seen it. All right, if you're on here watching this, you should be a nerd by now. Go watch it. Goddammit. Like, can you put spoilers on Naruto's ending in this, please? All right, like dang. So that way, if you don't watch it, I mean, if you end up watching this, it was your fault. Don't come hitting me on anything. You messed up the ending for Naruto. I told you at the beginning there's spoilers for Naruto.
This anime's been out for like 10, 15 years now.
It
Go watch it.
I haven't watched Game of Thrones. If somebody tell me the ending of it, that's my fault.
I mean, hey.
How many years has it been out?
I mean, hey.
How many years has it been out?
Hey.
Like about 8, I think.
It's been out for a cool minute.
Yeah.
It's been out for a cool minute.
If I don't get it, that's my fault.
Yeah, hey.
I chose to watch everything else. Now,
I cannot disagree.
Again, I'm not really into spoilers. It's just at this point, it's like, come on, man. Like,
and it's really hard to talk about certain things without revealing other information. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And potentially any little bit of information can be a spoiler. So, you know, we try to be as careful as we can on this podcast, but you know, sometimes things is gonna happen. But man, my favorite character, bro, I would say is probably Itachi. That's my favorite character.
it's a good pick.
You want to talk about redemption story. That also too. Yes.
Itachi's story wasn't much of a redemption. It was more of a
bland.
It was more bland.
No, he said planned.
Oh,
he said planned.
Planned. Oh yeah, planned.
I'm talking about from the perception of what people thought.
See, but that's
he
not.
Was,
that's why it's not a
was,
redemption.
And what,
it's
and
not,
what he? No, I'm
it's just a
saying
perception.
I'm saying a redemption in other people's in the world of Naruto.
Think about it.
Not if it was planned. What he did was planned in his mind from the beginning, but from those on the outside looking in, it was a redemption story, especially for your favorite character, Sasuke.
Only a select few people know about that, though.
Exactly my point.
Everybody else is dead.
Exactly my point, though. Exactly my point. Because you got to think about the way Sasuke believed who his brother was and thought who he was and all of this stuff. The way Naruto looked, the way a lot of people in the Elite Village looked at him. And then once the truth came about, it's like, wow, he did all of this because of that, which drives an even more narrative for Sasuke to become who he becomes. So that's, to me, he's my favorite character.
I love that.
Yeah, he's my favorite character in the show, bro.
I thought you were
for that reason, huh? Oh, I'm now. If you want me to get into Madara, I can because you want to talk about the best. You want to,
I got a question.
Yeah.
My fiance / wife / everything. She convinced me.
What did she convince you? Because I'm curious to know.
All of this is the third's fault.
Oh, yeah.
Like, he's a terrible person.
I wouldn't say a terrible person.
He's a terrible person.
He just went at it totally wrong.
He let Naruto be an orphan and be homeless and let people, look down on him.
I wouldn't say.
Like, he let all that happen to Naruto.
Yeah.
Even after Minato asked him. No, he didn't ask him to look after him, but he knew what happened. Right. He should have been there for Naruto that entire time.
I think he was there for Naruto.
That's crazy.
But he not at the aspect he should have really
was
been
for Sasuke.
Yeah, not at all.
But maybe it was a good thing that he wasn't there for him.
I mean, the whole coup didn't it happen because of him and Danzo?
No, just Danzo.
It was just Danzo.
It was just Danzo.
No.
I'm pretty sure Shisui talked to him about it too.
No, because Shisui was gonna go talk to him, and Danzo stopped him. And then that's when the whole thing happened. Yeah, no spoilers.
Right. You might be right. We even spoiled the whole thing.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, man. Itachi definitely my favorite character. I like people who aren't in the story, but if they're taken out of the story, it takes away a huge chunk of what happens. And one thing I really like is characters who motivate or drive other characters. And I feel like Itachi does that for Sasuke, and I feel like Minato does that for Naruto. So I give credit to those characters, not because of their abilities, but because of what they mean to the show.
Yeah, I like that. That was great, actually. Yeah. Great reasoning.
Man, well, anyway, so man, to conclude this podcast, we'll do something quick. It's not gonna take too long, right? But we're gonna sit here and we're gonna create a fighting game out of thin air.
Oh, it's easy.
We just gonna create a fighting game out of thin air, okay?
That's
so
easy.
Starting with number 1, you get to choose 3 fighting game series to take characters from. So that could be like Smash Bros, that could be Naruto, that could be DBZ, Mortal Kombat, whatever, you know.
Do I have to pick 3?
No, you can pick 1, 2, whichever you want. Let's go with 2.
Let's make it harder. You can't pick Smash Bros because Smash Bros is already.
I wasn't gonna pick Smash Bros.
You can only pick 2.
I was gonna make the perfect Naruto game. To be 100% honest.
You can only pick 2. So who you taking?
If I could take 2,
you can only pick 2 here.
You go first.
Man, yeah, this is a lot harder than what you think. I'm taking characters from. Oh God, hold on. Do I want to go first? Okay.
I don't.
I've taken Mortal Kombat characters, and oh gosh.
You know what? I got it.
I'm
going Mortal Kombat, DC, and Marvel. For Mortal Kombat, DC, and Marvel, it would have to be a side scroller, of course.
Okay. Mortal Kombat, DC, and Marvel.
Yeah, you can make your own character in it.
Okay, so what's gonna be the fighting style of this game? Is it gonna fight like Fighter Z? Is it gonna fight like Shinobi Striker? Is it gonna fight like Xenoverse?
Mortal Kombat style.
It's gonna fight Mortal Kombat style. Wow.
You don't think that'll work?
What you got to say on that?
You don't think that'll work for Mortal Kombat players?
I think it's got to fight where you have to use all 3 in the aspect. Because if you're bringing that many characters in, It can't be a single. It can't be a one-on-one
It's
fight.
only can be one. It's only can be one.
No, but
It's
you
the
said
rules of the game.
You said the rules.
It's
The
the rules.
rules
You know
of
what?
the
You know what? No.
You said the fighting
The way the
aspect.
fight has to go. it has
Fighters
to
Z
go
had
like-
3
It has
characters.
to go like Ultimate Ninja Storm.
No.
Ultimate Ninja Storm. That's what I'm saying. Ultimate Ninja Storm got 3
I think that
characters.
will work.
No, I'm talking.
It's too big of a pool of
What I'm
characters.
saying is the fighting style is like what he was trying to say at the beginning. He wants it to fight like Mortal Kombat. So, yeah.
That's
I'll
your
take it.
game.
I'll take it either way.
Yeah. You're not seeing me eye to eye right now, and I'm asking my brother questions about this game. See, you skipping ahead. You know what I'm saying? You skipping ahead because the next thing we're gonna talk about is the map design. So do you want the map design to be like you want to fight in like a tuning exam type of arena where you can move around a lot? Like how do you want to do this? Do you want the map to be like interactable? Like in Mortal Kombat, you can grab something, throw it at somebody. Do you want it to change like Injustice?
I'm changing my whole.
See.
All right, so here's what I would do. I would take the Avatar Last Airbender. I would take them.
Mm-hmm.
Then I would take Naruto. And then I would take. I guess you gotta throw Dragon Ball Z in there, right?
Yeah, I mean,
I don't think Dragon Ball Z will work for that though.
Yeah,
I say One Piece.
One Piece.
I say
Okay,
One
that's
Piece.
good.
And then.
What about My Hero? I think My Hero would work better. Because that's a little bit of a... Because One Piece is too... I'm not really into One
Let's
Piece.
Let's go with One Piece.
But y'all can go with One Piece.
Let's go.
I like My Hero though.
Shut up, Keith.
Yeah, let's go with One Piece.
Yeah.
But we're gonna go with
My
One
Hero.
Piece just for the sake of going with One Piece.
Yeah.
They have a lot of swordplay and all that. I think that'll be pretty cool. I would want to make it a battle royale.
Oh wow.
I would want to make it a battle royale.
That would be super
just
fun.
with fist and beams and like your energy moves and everything. No shooting, nothing like that.
So how many people per team and how many people in a total lobby?
Let's say from 4 to how it goes down in regular Fortnite.
Mm-hmm. 4, 3, 2, 1.
Yeah.
And 100 people in the lobby.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, that'd be a lot.
You're
of
talking
hands
about a
being thrown.
huge. Yeah, you're talking about a huge map, and obviously the level of customization is gonna be.
It's gonna be off the charts.
It's gonna be through the roof.
Yeah.
So imagine that you can get pretty much any character from those 3 games that you named, all of the different moves.
Mm.
You get to travel around in this world. You're gonna jump out of a let's say you jump out of the time capsule from Dragon Ball Z. You jump out of the time capsule. You fall into, let's say, an area like the tuning exams. It's like a foresty area.
Force of death.
It's a forest of death.
Mm.
And you gotta go complete these different objectives on the way of you fighting these different people
Mm-hmm.
in an online lobby.
I think it'll be pretty cool.
I think we just probably created the best fighting game. Except, and if anybody steals this idea, it's been trademarked already, so you can. I will take it to court.
Yeah, I'll take it to court. I'll take it to court fast.
Oh man, but anyways, man, look, man, we're gonna wrap it up here. It's been another episode of the Who Online podcast. This time we included my boy Keith. Next time I'm gonna tell him to shut the hell up because he was talking a little bit too much for my liking. Last time I checked, this was Woody and TJ. I don't know when we had Keith in there. No, I didn't talk that much because every time I look at
I didn't say it. I don't know.
Nah, I'm just playing, man. Yeah, make sure y'all follow us on all our social media handles. Make sure if you're watching this on YouTube, comment down below. Tell us which is your favorite. Do you like Xenoverse? Do you like Dragon Ball Fighters? Tell us your favorite character from Naruto or Boruto, the manga or the anime, man. Just keep us included. Let us know how y'all feeling, alright? And we'll catch y'all next week.